Hello everyone, my name is Animesh Kumar Mehto, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to analyze the management of any company. Okay, and why it is very important. So you need to understand that there are two kinds of people. One, a retailer fool 99% of people who like uh, stuck between fear and greed and lose money in the stock market, while the other one, the 1% of people who those people are well read, high quality people who basically analyze the company as a whole and business as a whole. Along with that, who observes the management properly, rather the people who just follow stock newses like these are the top five stocks that you need to buy for your next 10 years or 20 years down the line. Well, we need to talk about two major companies that have very same framework of that company, that is Swiggy and Zomato. Zomato, the CEO of Zomato is Dipendra Goyal sir, and the CEO of Swiggy is Sri Harsha. You can observe Dipendra Goyal sir in several events. Kapil Sharma show, along with that, several social events he used to go. But you need to observe that it is not his job basically to show himself in every place, and basically he is the CEO of the company. His main job is working for its profitability, not for his brand management. We are Indians. We order food not based on who is the CEO of the company. Before ordering something, we check 3 to 4 websites, 3 to 4 apps from where we are getting our food more of high quality and cheaper. That's why we need to observe the management of the team very precisely. So yeah, stock market, right? So the probability of losing your money in the stock market is 100%. You cannot claim that you can gain a particular set of money unless you are well read or you have some insider information from stock market. So in these framework, we need to understand the management, where management of any company come into play. Well, you need to understand what are the frameworks. For example, any for making value, we need to understand that there are great management. There must be management and the business. Both have to perform in its optimum manner. So there are four types of companies that we can observe in any market scenario. One is great management and great business. For example, DMart. DMart have a great management base. Along with that, they have a great business. Tata. Tata have a great management plus Trent, West Side. These are great companies, the great business. And both, if both companies, like both when they like union, in Venn diagram we call it, if what do we call it, a blend of both a good management and a good business, they creates value. Along with that, if you have a great management but a bad business, you will just lose your value. For example, great company Tata, and bad business is steel. Tata Steel is very famous, but you need to understand that the commodity businesses like steel businesses, coal businesses, they are not predictable. You cannot make a lot of money. People lose a lot of money. That's why many steel company could not survive in India unless it is a very big player like Tata or Jindal. So you can observe that first in stock market, look at the stock price of Tata Steel from 2006 to 2024. You can observe that basically. And along with that, if you have a bad management but a great business, for example alcohol business, it is a great business to make money. But if you have a very bad management team, you will lose a lot of money. For example, Vijay Mallya sir, Kingfisher. completely disaster. Along with that, if you have a bad management and a bad company, then it will just destroy your money. That's it. For example, mm, Naresh Goyal sir for aviation business, and Anil Ambani sir for his long-term infrastructure projects. Anil Ambani was not a fraudster, but the problem with him is there was some misallocation of his funds. He invested in all of the long-term infrastructure projects, and problem with that is you can gain your return after many years, like 10 years, 10 years later. So problem with that is, if you are operating any business, you don't have any capex. You don't okay, sorry you cannot operate your you don't have enough funds for your basic operations of your business. That's it, if I have to be more precise. So value creation, to to look at the management first, like how they are creating money for their minority stockholders, along with that stakeholders and shareholders both. These were the just pre stories that I would like to say, but the main part is from here itself, from 6.5 minutes afterwards. So yeah, so top you need to observe first point is, you need to observe the salary of the top management firm versus the salary of the median employees. Look at the Britannia Industries first. The top management salary is 50 times greater than the median employee salary. Okay, and HUL is almost 100 x more salary of any top management firms than the median salary of any employees. So the comparison between two companies must be of the same sector. That's it. You can also observe that if for pharmaceuticals, you can observe that the top management salary is around 1500x than that of this normal salary, the median salary of any employees. Second of all, you need to look at the growth of the company, the CAGR of last 5 year, 10 years, and along with that, you observe the growth of the salary of the top management firms. That is it. If the company is making money, it is profitable company. For example, the growth of the company is 50x, not 50x, sorry, 50%. And you can observe that the growth of the salary of that the manager is 500x, like 500%. You will just need to understand that the profitability that any company is making, the whole profitability is transferred to the top management firm. So there won't be any uh, there won't be much profit left for the normal shareholders, the minority shareholders. So you need to observe it very closely. After that, there's a third point, that is companies top management. Like, are they spending money on their top management for their luxury or for their comfort? For example, Kalyan Jewelers, like 2 months ago, they bought 3 new Rolls Royals. There is no need for that. You are making profitability out of what? Out of selling jewels. That's it. You're not like they are buying luxury items with the help of our money, our hard-earned money. So we need to observe these things very deeply. You need to observe the we need to observe the operations of any company, like, very deeply, in order to like, in order to get it in order to, like, what do you call it? I'm not going to edit it. I'm like forgetting the term basically. Yeah, in order to come into a conclusion, we need to just observe any company's management very precisely. That's it. So